defects in solids. Our next topic, student, defects in solids. So at 0 degree Celsius, a solid has perfectly ordered arrangement of its particles. The particles are at their proper lattice sites. But with the increase in temperature, it might happen that some of the particles gets dislocated from their positions, and thus defect in the solid is found. So any deviation from the completely ordered arrangement of constituent particles in a crystal is called disorder or a defect. So it's very simple. If we have any deviation from the orderly arrangement of the constituent particles, defects in solid is caused. Now student, the types of, this is the whole flow sheet for the types of defect. So two types of defects in solid: point defect and line defect. Now this point defect will be of three types: stoichiometric, non-stoichiometric and impurity defect. Stoichiometric defect, further of two types: vacancy defect and interstitial defects. These two defects are for non-ionic solids, and these defects in case of ionic solids will be termed as Schottky and Frankel defect. Non-stoichiometric defect, two types: metal excess defect. Metal excess means excess of cations, more number of cations. And how more number of cations could be there in a solid? When there is less number of anions due to anion vacancies, less number of anions, or having more number of cations in this solid, so due to excess cations. And second is metal deficient defect, having less number of cations, having less number of positively charged species. So how positively charged species will be less in a solid? Due to cation vacancies. When they are missing from their lattice position, cations are not there in their positions inside the solid, or when there is excess of anions. So if there is excess of anions, obviously it will make the number of cations less. Now let us work on point defect. Now students, what is point defect? Let us work through it. Point defects in solids: the defect which arises due to the irregularity or deviation from ideal arrangement of atoms around a point or an atom in a crystalline substance. That what I have told you just before, that if we have particles missing from their positions, point positions, it will result in point defect. So student, here you can see that this point defect is of two types: vacancy defect and interstitial defect. Now as the name suggests, vacancy defect, it means this is the diagram of the lattice sites inside a solid. I have made this lattice positions, मैंने यहाँ पे lattice positions बनाया है student, and this is very clear that some of these lattice positions will be unoccupied by the atoms, so it will result in vacancy defect. So when some of the lattice sites are vacant, the crystal is said to have vacancy defect. So student, let us say this. What I am trying to say is, these are the lattice sites, and some of the lattice sites are unoccupied. This shaded region represents the filled lattice sites. These lattice sites are occupied by the atoms, but these are the vacant sites. You can see here this one and This one, student, I have made over here. These are our vacant sites. These are our vacant sites. These are the vacant sites. Other are occupied by the atoms, but these are the vacant sites. So this type of defect is called as vacancy defect. Now basically this type of defect arises when the substance is heated. When the substance is heated. That is why vacancy defect is also termed as thermodynamic defect. Okay, since it is caused when the substance is heated, so we also refer vacancy defect as a thermodynamic defect. Now in such case, student, what is happening? Since some of these spaces are unoccupied, what we know that density is mass by volume. There is no change in the volume, but since the atoms are missing, so there will be decrease in mass. So decrease in mass will result in decrease in density. So density of such solids decreases. Density of solids having vacancy defect decreases. Now let us work through interstitial defect. Now what happens here, students? We have the particles at all the lattice positions. All the lattice positions we have particles. These are the shaded region, which indicates that these are occupied by particles. And apart from these particles, we have some of the particles at these are the vacant spaces, interstitial sites. So apart from it, students, we have particles at interstitial sites. We have some more particles at interstitial sites. So these are extra particles. You can see here, these are extra particles. Extra particles. So where are these extra particles, students? These extra particles are at the interstitial sites. Okay. So when some constituent particles occupy vacant interstitial position, that is what I have represented here. These are vacant interstitial positions. So the crystal is said to have interstitial defect. Okay. And now what is density? Mass by volume. So what is happening here? Volume remains the same, but there are some extra particles, so mass will increase. Increase in mass will result in what? Increase in density of solid. So density of solid increases. Density of solid increases here, student. Now let us work ahead. These are the defect in non-ionic solids. Vacancy defect and interstitial defects are for non-ionic solids. Now let us work through stoichiometric defect. We know that point defects, very first type of point defect is stoichiometric defect. And this term you have read in class 11th. Stoichiometry means no change in formula. The defect which takes place in stoichiometric compounds. What are these stoichiometric compounds? Compounds in which the number of positive and negative ions are exactly in the ratios indicated by their chemical formula. It simply means that there is no change in the number of positive and negative ions. Means number of positive ions and number of negative ions are same. That should be in the chemical formula. Okay, so what are stoichiometric defects, student? What are stoichiometric compounds? Those compounds which have same number of cations and same number of anions, which should be there in the chemical formula. And the defect in such compounds are called as stoichiometric defect. The defect in such compounds are called as stoichiometric defect. This stoichiometric defect is of two types, Schottky and Frankel defect. Now what is a Schottky defect, student? These defects, now these are for ionic solids. So equal number of cations and anions are missing from their normal lattice sites. Equal number of cations and anions are missing, student. Let us work through it. Let us consider A plus as cation. A plus is cation. Here we have A plus, alternate position we have anion B minus, here we have B minus. This is A plus, so here we have B minus. Here A plus is missing, so here I have B minus. This will be A plus, cations and anions. A plus has cations, B minus has anions. Here we have A plus, B minus is missing, anion is missing. So here I have A plus, here we have B minus, this is B minus, this is B minus, here we have A plus, and here we have A plus. Now student, just check this out. What we have here is, here I have got a vacancy, and this is cation vacancy because A plus is missing, so cation vacancy. And here we have B minus missing, so this is anion vacancy. So Schottky defect has got both cation vacancy and anion vacancies in equal numbers. Why it should be in equal numbers? Because it is an ionic solid and electrical neutrality should be maintained. So if cations are missing in X numbers, then anions will also be missing in X numbers in order to maintain the electrical neutrality. Crystal is electrically neutral. Now students, since particles are missing, so density of solid, what happens? Since particles are missing, students, so density of solid decreases. So in Schottky defect, there is decrease in density of solid. Now the thing to be noted here is, this defect is found in strongly ionic compounds. That is those compounds which have high coordination number and ions of almost similar sizes. Okay, just you have to remember these things, that this defect arises in strongly ionic compounds, that is compounds with high coordination number and almost same sizes of cations and anions. So Na plus, big cation, bigger anion, Na plus Cl minus, sodium chloride, potassium bromide, cesium chloride, silver bromide are some of the examples of compounds which shows Schottky defect. There is a information here, student. In sodium chloride, there are about 10 to the power 6 Schottky defect pair per centimeter cube. In each centimeter cube, we have these many Schottky defect. Now, Frankel defect. Now, in Frankel defect, what happens? Ions are missing from its normal positions and occupies an interstitial site between the lattice points. It's very clear that in this defect, ions are missing from their lattice position. A plus, this is A plus, now this is B minus, here it will be B minus. I am not writing here A plus, this is B minus, then A plus, cations and anions I am placing here, student. This is A plus, okay, then here it will be A plus, here it will be A plus, okay, let me write first here B minus, this is B minus, here it will be B minus, so this is A plus and A plus. Now student, just check this out. Here we have a vacancy of what? Here we have a cation vacancy, and it should be electrically neutral because it is ionic solid. So this cation is located at an interstitial site. So check this, student, this A plus is dislocated and it has occupied interstitial site. So this cation A plus, after dislocation, is present in interstitial site. It is dislocated and it is present in interstitial site. So crystal is electrically neutral because number of A plus cations is equal to number of B minus anions. Now student, since there is no particles missing from their lattice position, so obviously there will be no change in the density of solid. So density of solid remains the same because we have the same number of particles. Now student, it creates a vacancy defect at its original position. That is what I have told you. This is its original position. So vacancy at original position and an interstitial defect at new location. This is the new location of this cation and it causes here interstitial defect. So actually this Frankel defect is a combination of vacancy defect and interstitial defect. That is why you can also call it as dislocation defect. Dislocation defect. Now student, this defect occurs in compounds which has low coordination number and where there is large difference in the size of cations and anions. Large difference, much difference in the size of cations and anions. Some of the examples are silver chloride, silver bromide, silver iodide, zinc sulfide, etc. Now one thing is common here. You see silver bromide is in Schottky defect and silver bromide is also in Frankel defect. So this question frequently asked in board examination, that name a solid which shows both type of defects. So answer is AgBr, silver bromide shows both defects. So this is all about Schottky and Frankel defect.